somewhere. I've got to find this wizard in here. Hey folks, Sebastian here. Welcome to Atmoseeker. It is Monday night, and that means it's time for another After Dark live stream where I catch up on all projects, miniatures to be painted, tinkering with all kinds of little lights and stuff for all your tabletop gaming atmosphere. Create that perfect tabletop gaming experience. I'm here in the garage. It is late night, and it is there's a little patter of raining happening out on the outside. Yeah, I've got the old Hero Quest box here because the kids are jiving to play some Hero Quest, and there's one hero I haven't painted yet, and that's the wizard, and that's what we're going to do tonight. It's a little bit of a change of pace. I know we've been kind of working on the house build every week, going in and out, and that's very close to being finished. I've got some final little bits and finishing touches. Yes, I'm kind of like trying to kind of piece together before we put that video out. But yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along, and I'm super happy how it's looking. And hopefully it's going to be a great centerpiece for the channel. If you're new here, yeah, we look at a lot of tabletop gaming atmosphere, a lot of tabletop games, a lot of Dungeons and Dragons mostly, and it's mostly about creating that immersive kind of atmosphere through lighting and sounds and all kind of little extra little fancy things to make it easier if you're a dungeon master trying to run it and give your encounters a little bit of that extra sizzle to make it a fantastic, memorable night with your players. All right, so tonight, if you've been following along on the channel, I've been painting a few of these off and on. I think we've got a few. We've got the barbarian, the elf, the dwarf is painted. I just need that wizard because my littlest one, he loves being the wizard and he loves using that fireball spell. So we got to get this guy painted. David, I see you in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. And yeah, we're gonna get to it. Yeah, I just noticed something fell off the ceiling. Some of my haphazard soundproofing trying to attack me here. Let's get this out of here. Oh. All right, that did not go as far as I wanted. All right, well, I gotta get the box here. I gotta find the wizard first. Hopefully he's in this box because I've got a few of the expansion boxes and stuff, so they're all around. But I hope you're all doing well and keeping busy. I know we're getting close to Christmas, and it's already starting to feel crazy in the house. We've got the tree already up. I know it's November. If you're what is it? It's late November. I guess it's acceptable now. It's usually at the second the Halloween decorations go down, the old Christmas decorations go up. My wife is big on the Christmas tree spirit, so let's see. I could see a whole bunch of the ones my son has painted are in here. Let's see, we've got. Oh, these are some of his early ones. I'm sure he would give a better crack at these now. I reckon he's been doing some good job on some Warhammer minis. He's big into the Tyranids now. Oh, man, he's growing up so fast. All right, so here we go. We got the elf. So these are all just done with like contrast paints. So she's looking pretty good. Gonna have to try and emulate some of these. I see we got the barbarian. Very good. He's ready to go. He's already seen some tabletop action. The elf, not so much. My wife doesn't play as much with us, but she'll be back in there. We got the dwarf guy, ready to go. All right, so the only one left is this poor little Blando wizard. I'm hoping to get some color on him tonight for a change. You know what? It's been a hot while since I've painted a miniature. Let's see if I remember how to do it. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, I should put the game board. I've also been 3D printing a whole bunch of Hero Quest stuff from Dragon's Rest that we might take a look at later. Just because my kids have loved the whole third dimension part of Hero Quest. It was kind of almost like playing a regular there's a little fart box here. Regular game of Dungeons and Dragons because I've got some of the 3D printed tiles, which are pretty cool. Yeah, we might have a look at that later as well. All right. Oh, I want to get stuck into this. Oh. All right, let's see where's a good starting point for this guy. We're gonna have his friends sitting around here somewhere. Probably a good starting point is getting this guy on stand. I've been meaning to 3D print a new one of these that just has like the clampy edge thing, because I'm not a fan of the goo. Because I think just no matter how much I try to get it off, like that's not too bad. But yeah, usually, see, there's always a bit left of some of that orangey goo. It's their little poster-tacky stuff. So, but there's a good 3D printable one I've been trying to kind of. It's on the back burner. I've been trying to get it together. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, all right. This guy's ready. We're gonna start with. Usually, I start with like skin tones and stuff because that's like where I make most of my mistakes. Victor, good to see you. Yes, we've been live every week. We've been, or trying to be. We're getting a little better at it. So this is just a little bit of a change of pace from the usual live streams where we've been kind of working on the terrain tonight. I mean, we're just painting this guy, this little guy. If I can get this guy painted tonight, I'll be pretty happy because my kids are wanting to play Hero Quest tomorrow night. I can't even remember what quest we're up to. I feel like it's the 4th or 5th one in the core set. But they've been eyeballing a lot of the expansion sets because my kids really love the wizarding magic-y classes. I'm trying to work out. These are all like regular paints. So we got speed paints. I feel like I used a contrast paint for the skin. Let's just pull them all out. Oh, let's take a wider view here of the studio. We're kind of pulling out paints. Overkill Joe, good to see you. Yeah, we're gonna try and painting something tonight. I'm trying to toss up between the old contrast paints. Man, these are probably gonna need a very hefty shake, I reckon. It's been a while. I can't remember where I put my my old shaker. Oh. Just gonna, yeah, we'll leave it there. Just trying to pull out some of these paints. I want to say, you know what? I'm gonna have some like paper towel or something. That'll be good for testing out some of these. Got my good brushes. These ones, synthetic Linsky. Yeah, there's some fine bits that actually I might need the box. Oh wait, there's the character cards as well. The character cards are good. Go. You need to build a Hero Quest evolution setup. Get to go nuts. I have the circuit boards for it already built. Oh, is that big crazy briefcase? Alright, I got this guy I'm going to use as my guide. It's got very... Yellow's going to be a pain in the butt. Let's just try finding a good skin first. Green. Oh, there's a flesh color. Fire Slayer flesh. I think that's more of a reddy kind of flesh. It's definitely going to need a good shake on these guys. Snake bite leather. No. Gulliman flesh. I don't know what the I don't know what the difference is between the two. might have to just test them out. See what we got. I'm gonna test out. Let's get you in. Let's get in. I don't know what's a good way to shake some of these up. I might have to just get a brush in there. I have ball bearings somewhere. Actually, oh man, this is. You know what? There's something on the 3D printing list. It's gonna be some stabilizing, like almost like a. I've seen it. It's like a tray that you can put your Citadel paints in. I feel like that's a good investment to stop it from spilling. Okay, that's that one. That one's definitely more of a tanny kind of brown. Let's get all of these guys over here. This guy. That's a bit lighter. That's probably better. Okay, so the Fire Slayer Flesh is a bit more of a darker complexion. So we'll leave that one. That one's the winner so far. If I think of transferring the dropper bottles, sure. I haven't done it just because I'm probably pretty sporadic with my painting. Oh, I've got the speed paints here in dropper bottles, so we'll pull those out. Although I've had mixed feelings about the speed paints. These are the Generation 1 speed paints, so definitely not as strong as some of the contrast paints as I've got here. But who knows? Maybe we'll give them a shot and we'll be lucky tonight. I'll start pulling out some that we might. Okay, here we go. We got Crusader skin. Palette. Not buying GW paints anymore. They're not made to last. Oh, man, I've got some like retro ones over there that I found at a thrift store. I feel like they're like 20 years old. We can take a look in a sec if you want and see how they held up. Hey Tan, good to see you. Back on Hero Quest, definitely. I've been 3D printing for like probably the last 2 months of a giant Hero Quest board. So it's a little bit of a break from the project I've been working on at the moment with the big old haunted house. I'm just trying to see which skin tone I'm going to be going with. This one's definitely lighter. It's a bit pinker. That one actually probably is my favorite so far. I don't think there were any other skin tones in there. You know what? I had a whole tile that was like it told me what colors there were. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there is the one Crusader skin. Fire, flesh, pallid. No, that's it. But I did find this. It's an old Citadel one. I don't know how old this one. You can tell it's like a lot older. Let's see. Let's have a look inside. Ooh, that is going to need a right shaking in there. It's a little bit black. Who knows? It could be restored. This is a flesh one too. That's interesting. The speed paints, they do reactivate. And actually, I've noticed I've had to like varnish between coats sometimes. Which isn't it's not too bad. Like once you realize that, it's not too much of a big deal. Ooh, dried up, man. Nah, I feel for you because some of these paints aren't cheap. All right, we're gonna start with a flesh, I think. Which brush am I gonna use? This one might be too big. I'm gonna go super small. I'm gonna use the speed paints for the flesh, and we'll probably have to give it a little bit of spray to kind of lock it in after we do that. But I think that might be the best. Come on, fellas. You guys watch. Alright. So it looks like it's just on his face and hands for the most part. This camera, I haven't used this camera for miniature painting before, so we'll see how it goes. Dakumui, good to see you. No, you're right on time. We've barely started. We're gonna start shading up this wizard. What was the name that my son gave this wizard? I want to say his name is Butt. I have to look at the character sheet. We're off to a good start. Hey. Those foundation parts are much better than the hard plastic parts. The best ones are the old 90s hex parts. Man, yeah. Mixed bag about Citadel paints. Hello, Miles. Alright, we got one hand down. This other one's gonna be clasping this. Oh, that's a bit better for you. See what's going on. You guys probably have a better viewpoint of what I'm doing. I'm looking with my regular eyes. I'd love to work out what. Maybe I'll have a look at the quest sheet in a sec. I want to work out where we're up to. Yeah, let's get the skin down, and maybe whilst we're giving it just like a brief minute to dry, we'll have a look at what quest we're up to. Is that his sleeve going over it? I can't quite tell. I think so. Or is he? Yeah, does he have a thumb going on there? I think his thumb. I think it's like cloaked. Yeah, kind of hard to tell. Well, looks right to me. All right, we'll go. I think on the face. Yeah, I think a lot of people go for the speed paints, contrast paints these days. I think it's just made things a lot more accessible. Oh, look, and honestly, for me, who tries to get things done fairly quickly in between dad breaks, I guess, like where I can just like rush in here or have a coffee on a Saturday morning and just casually paint some minis. Kind of takes the pressure off. Especially just give it a quick little zenithal and you're good to go. Although these guys are pretty much primed white. And there's no way I'm gonna try painting eyeballs on these guys. That's for sure. I'm not sure how much luck I've had with painting eyes. I think I've done it successfully once. Kind of hung my hat up after that. This guy's got quite a plunging neckline. Like, maybe more so on the card, I reckon. Just don't want to go too heavy on the eyes there. What's going on with his lips? Can you guys see more than what I could see? That looks okay. Looks like I got a bit more underneath his chin. I'm not trying to win any miniature painting competitions here. Just got to be table worthy. I think that's generally the vibe I go for with a lot of my miniature painting. Just because I have so much atmospheric lighting on things. Kind of get the broad strokes, as it were. Only 2 likes. What's going on? 3. I got 3. I got 3 likes. Take that. All right. We got some skin on that guy. Delicious. Thank you for the likes. 4 likes. We got 4. I don't know. Oh look, I'm probably one of the worst YouTubers out there because I don't know how to do the spiel. I say like and subscribe, and welcome everyone. So and I'm very slow at getting videos out, but I do have fun. I enjoy having you guys around. The quest book. Of course. Yeah, because I was eyeballing a couple of the expansions. I was probably heavily hinting to my wife, which is like, Christmas is around the corner. We're, we could do that. The rescue of Sir Ragnar, we did that one. Man, we are not far into this book. We've only done a couple of quests. Okay, lair of the orcs. So we're doing the orcs. Man, I'm gonna have to paint up. At least they're kind of like already green. So let me just give them a dry brush, and they're good to go. Quest 3. How many quests are in this book? 10. Oh my god. Definitely need to play way more Hero Quest. At least the little one, he loves it. So I think at the very least, I've noticed even with like the companion app, you can pretty much play it without a game master as well. Okay, I'm gonna give this guy. It looks almost dry there. Yeah, it's almost like he needs a minute. It's a minute to dry there because I don't want to reactivate stuff while I'm painting the other stuff. I suppose I could continue on. All right, let's have a look at colors. So he's got beautiful locks of blonde hair, and he's got a lovely tunic. Sort of like maybe I could go similar to how I did the dwarf. Is this one? That looks like maybe like a contrast paint there. Not sure what that one would be. I'm not gonna even dare paint any like moons and stuff on here. That's not my style. Quick and fast. That's how we go. Okay, maybe it's this one. Dunes. So that's kind of like a yellowy brown. I do have this yellow. Zealot yellow. Some other stuff too. And Amazon has some great sales on some of the expansions lately. Get on it. I can't. I can't. I've been heavily hinting it to my wife for her to. It's great Christmas present for old Dad. That and some more whiskey would be great. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this one, the Dunes. So hopefully kids pick up some of those expansions for Dad. eBay. Frozen Horror. Oh my god, 10. Seriously? Those are great deals. This is a dangerous time to be Seb's wallet, I tell you. Man, I picked up some of these Hue light strips because they were like 60% off or something. Like they were some of the old models, but they they work just the same. Like you can get all the different colors and some of the animations going. They just don't have like the gradient on them. I think they're the newer Hue light strips and stuff. So yeah, that looks good. I think I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, that looks good. All right, we're gonna use that for the tunic. I think I'm feeling the tunic. I'm gonna go with that next. What was I using? The Dunes. That's gonna be like this yellowy, kind of goldy. This guy, I reckon. Can I zoom in at all? I think I've got to zoom. Oh, we do. Ever so slightly. There we go. It's a little grainy if I zoom it, but not too bad. Alright, looks like it's just that tunicky bit. Oh, it's hard when it's all primed like that. I can't see a lot of the definition, the edges. It looks like it kind of goes under his arm as well. Oh, I could just see it. Alright, here we go. What the heck is that? Some dust. Dust on this guy. I have to get a smaller brush for this. I can't get in there. Alright. Yeah, I feel like that does the trick. Ogre Horde for 55, and man, that is a steal. God damn it! I wish my wife knew how to use Amazon. I would send her some very intense links. That sounded wrong. Anyway, like I said, I'm only up to quest 3 in the main, the core set. So there's plenty of time before next Black Friday sales. I think I'm gonna play more Hero Quest. I already have the, what's the one? The Mirror? Mage in the Mirror. I've got that one. Oh, is it? Now, let me, because my son was eyeballing the Ogre Horde one because there looked like there was like a druid or something in it, or a wizard class in it. Do usually all the expansions come with like a variation on some of the classes? I think that's something I'd be curious to know. Actually, I probably should have just paid closer attention to the Mage in the Mirror one I've got over there. Yeah, that's looking okay. Let's see. I think, yeah, maybe just add a little bit in there. Boop. I think already my son would be pretty jazzed. He's got some paint on him. Is there any other goldy kind of stuff? It looks like the staff is a similar gold, I guess. Although it's going to be like a gold. It would be cool if I had metallic gold paint. I might have some somewhere. I've got a whole bunch of these acrylic markers as well. Some of them have like a gold tint to them, but it might be a bit hard to get in there. Although, some have a fine tip. Might be alright. Yeah, maybe I'll try that later. Okay, what's next? We've got green pants and stuff. Be careful not to activate some of that. Some of those, what is it? The army painter ones. Give it, taste it some more. Okay, he's got purple. This is pretty straightforward. Purple cloak, green pants, and he's got these blonde locks. Purple. What do we do? Purple. We'll do the green. All right, what do we got? We've got some contrast paint, which is Militarium green. Or we've got Orc Skin green, which is kind of similar looking, although probably a little bit more saturated. Or we've got Camo Cloak, which is a little darker actually. Let's have a look at the chart here. We've got Absolution green might be good. I guess it's a little tealish. Plasmatic Bolt. I like the vibe of Plasmatic Bolt, but it might be too saturated. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little look at what this contrast paint, what the deal is with that one. Oh, this one's got a ball in it. Oh man, it's still 55 on AU site. Ogre Horde has a Druid hero, male and female. Also has a great new player versus player arena mode. Oh man, yeah, these are cool. It's definitely been a lot easier with the kids to kind of pick up and play some hero quests as compared to like Dungeons and Dragons is more of a thing you gotta kind of build up to, but it's been, I just lay it out, everyone picks up their little sheets and off we go. That's definitely more of a, I actually think that's probably more the green I was going for. That looks, I mean, I think that looks good. Green. Yeah, yeah. Although it's, yeah, it's a little bit more desaturated, I guess. Let's check out a couple more, actually. What other greens do we have? We've got the plasmatic one, we've got that one, so it was, and there's one more green I don't have here. Absolution green. Absolution green. Which you can't see. No, it's not in there. Must be somewhere else. Hidden in the void. I just gotta shake all of these at the same time. Oh. Okay, let's test it out. Camo cloak seems so... It's probably going to be very similar to this one. So let's... I'm probably the most curious about orc green. It's definitely more vivid. Yeah, it's definitely more vivid. I mean, I guess also I could mix paints, mix some colors. We've got the prismatic one, which is more of the, what do you call it? Almost like a teal deal. It's very light though, but I could probably layer over. Get a richer color, or I could mix some. Just to kind of bring it down a bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. I was kind of mixing some of the, what is it? That's the flesh one, the Crusader skin, and some of that plasmatic bolt one. That works out pretty well, actually. I might do that. 1, 2. And how much of this one? Just 2. See if that's a good mix. It's just like a 50-50. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna go with that. So there's a mix of the green one, the plasmatic bolt, and the Crusader skin, I guess. I'm gonna see if we can hit all these pants. He's got gotta be wary. He's got braces as well, so I think I want to go all the way up the sleeve. Oh, stay in the lines. Have to touch up around there. Definitely have gone a little bit over the edge. Definitely need a couple of coats there too. Yes? Yeah, because that's highlighting way too much. Yeah, I'll definitely come back to that one, I reckon. Cardboard furniture, but I like all the heavy stuff they've done. I use all that furniture for even just like regular D&D games. It was in the dungeon video. Man, the furniture that came with that base set is amazing. Oh, Lego version of Hero Quest. I like it. Interesting idea. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to varnish between this layer and the next, because this will reactivate. And I don't like that. Huh, can I tell? It's kind of spilt a bit. This one. Boo! I didn't want to go down there. Why did it drip down there? I'm gonna have to definitely touch up this yellow a bit. Might actually have to use some just like regular yellow for some of those bits. Clean it up a bit. This is how it always is. Do like a let's just try to be as careful can be. And then it's just, oh, you know what? Like a big drip or something will flow down and ruin it all. Naturally, I'm trying to go a little bit heavier because it's fairly light in the pigment. These army painted ones, but then I gotta watch the drips. That's all right. All right, he's got at least a bit of a coating on that green. It's a good start. Definitely want to give this guy a bit of a varnish before putting another coat onto those areas. But we can keep working while that's drying. Well, I'm definitely trying to varnish between, because that's the way the army painted ones go. If you don't want to reactivate them, which sometimes can be a good thing because you can kind of dial back or kind of undo stuff, which is interesting. But I've been more so trying to kind of curb that, I guess. Once everything's all varnished, then it's pretty good to go. And I haven't used the old snake bite lever for a while. This one's been quite heavy. Whoa! Sorry, folks. Varnished between washes. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Good old test here. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to use this snakebite leather for me. Come over this way. I don't want to see the microphone. See the action. Yeah. Actually, I might have to. This is okay for the boots. I'm just thinking about a smaller brush, maybe. That's one boot. See you around, David. Thanks for popping by. Slowly starting to take form, this fella. Mr. Butt, I think his name was. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look at his character sheet in a sec. It's a bit tricky to get in there. Get all his foot. Alrighty. He's got good boots. He could probably do his braces too. Morning, Decader. It's evening here. That's what I should be working on standard terrain. What game? Oh wait, I missed a conversation here. What game? Oh well, this is this is all for the hero quest. Actually, I might need a thinner brush for that belt area, I reckon. Man, I've seen some folks that do the miniature painting, like the professional ones, and I don't know how they have such brush control to do like little speckle kind of things or fine details where they like paint individual hairs. It's like, mate, I just want to get color on this guy. As long as I, get it to a point where it looks acceptable. not like I've had some kind of spasm. Kind of, it's been known to happen. I shouldn't even joke about that. Is that I can't tell. I feel like that's a bracer that goes all the way up there. Or is that his hand? I can't tell. I think that's his hand. I'm gonna have to undo here. How do I... Just wipe away a little bit. I think his hand does go up this way. I could just see the makings of a thumb. You know what? Seeing it on camera, it's very, very obvious. Seeing it in person, not so much. Yeah, so the bracer goes to there. I thought it was kind of like one of those ones that kind of like wrap around the thumb a bit, but yeah, not so much. Not really. Get in there. Oh, it's super nice of you to say, Joe. I just want my minis to look acceptable. Table ready. Just kind of have that nice enough contrast that you see all the different bits of the minis in atmospheric lighting. Yeah, definitely have to fix up that hand a bit. Maybe I could still do it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if I just get a little bit of that flesh on there, that'll fix it up. I'm gonna need a smaller brush though. This one's too big. Ooh, that was that was close. It's teetering there. Teetering. Alright, let's finish off this belt. I want to get another coat on the green there. I feel like it's a bit washed out. Oh god. Stay on target. It's probably just going to be like, and I'll put a wash at the end and it'll make it all look cohesive. I guess washes don't really work as much. Doesn't work as much for your contrast paints and stuff here though. Okay, that's acceptable. But yeah, that green pants, that definitely needs another pass. Not Your Mother's Hobbies. There's great Hero Quest tutorials. I'll have to check that out. I feel like you mentioned that last time. Somebody mentioned some other Hero Quest stuff. Victor's asking, what atmospheric stuff should one be on the lookout for during the Black Friday sales, lights, minis? Any tips on products? I think some of the more expensive, like, smart bulbs and brands of, like, usually, like, I picked up some of like the Hue light LED strips and stuff for like, I think especially some of like the older generation stuff. It was had some hefty discounts. I think it was like 60% off or something. That was pretty good. So yeah, it's a good opportunity to get some of those more expensive brands that are usually like when you look at the those like bulbs or LED strips or something. It's just like, ugh, they're so expensive. But now, maybe with the sales, it's a bit more easier to come by. I like the little pocket lights too. I don't know if those are on sale. Let me have a little quick look. Amazon. I quite like the little pocket LED kind of photography lights. Let's see, pocket RGB video light. Yeah, there's a bunch on sale. Yeah, those are great. They're almost like this little pocket guy here. This is the aperture one. I'm not sure if that one's on sale, but it looks like there's a bunch of like Ulanzi stuff on sale. Yeah, these guys are great when you just want to put a little bit of lighting in there, or they're good on like those little selfie stands that kind of go up and give you some portable lighting solutions, which is cool. What is good in the sales? I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of Ulanzi stuff that's probably got some good stuff on sale. Stream decks would probably be cheap. I use those for a lot of automation for like controlling a whole bunch of the lights and stuff. Let's see if those are on sale. Stream deck. Yeah, those are on sale too. Yeah, kind of 25% off. That's not bad. Still pricey, but less pricey, I guess. Yeah, stream decks are good. I guess it depends on your setup, really. I always swear by those like RGB wave lights all the time. RGB. There's not so much on sale with those ones. I think they're a bit harder to get in Australia. I usually have to get those sent in from the US. I've got some of those sunset lights, which are pretty good. Those are a good portable solution. They seem to be on sale too. Yeah. So yeah, there's a few electronic kind of stuff that might be worth picking up. But yeah, definitely like some of those more expensive brands are probably down a bit more at this time of the year. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give this guy a spray of varnish, I think, before I continue on. I'm blowing this guy. It's in here somewhere. The varnish. I got it. Got it. Oh, something straight off the printer. Man. Yeah, I've been 3D printing a whole bunch of this stuff from Dragon's Rest, which looks really cool. It's like a whole 3D printed Hero Quest board. But man, I've been printing this for like at least 2 or 3 months. Very off and on, just because I've been printing other things in the meantime. But it's a big board, and the kids love it because it's all 3D now. Floodlights, those work nice. I think they are on sale. Just trying to work out how to do a mobile overhead stand for them. Yeah, the floodlights, that's going to give you like those like harder shadows, I think, because they got those LEDs. Stands, like a portable overhead stand. You know what? It's something I like to use quite a bit, especially when I was starting all this setup, was like looking at microphone stands. There's some you can get that have like a little bit like a boom arm, which is good if you want to kind of like reach over the table a bit. You got to kind of play around with like weight and stuff a bit, but there are some. So you got like weighted stands like this guy. This is like a. See, we've got the bottom here. And it's pretty nice and tall. You can have that. You can have something sitting on top of that. It's pretty, low profile, I guess, as it goes. You could stick something on there. That's like a weighted microphone stand. There's the one. It's like the boom arm, which is pretty good. Let's see if I can pull it out. Yeah. So like this guy's seen a lot of action. So it's just like a microphone stand. It kind of pops out. And you can stand it up pretty tall. You're just gonna have to have like a sandbag or something on the bottom. So that's right against the floor. It's got a boom on it so that you could put lights on there. Or something that I liked to do when I was having my portable set up. Kind of set it up almost like a T-bar there, and you could have some lights on here as well. I don't know. There's I definitely like to look at microphone stands for like portable stand solutions. Oh, those magic arms are really good too. If those are on sale, those are worth picking up. They're those little clampy things. If I can find an example for you. Little clampy things. I don't know. We've got one around the studio. Not on hand. I've got one down here. Yeah, we've got. Let's see if I can get a shot of this guy. So probably like this guy. Oh, see, I've got this one clamp down here. Yeah, if we can find those on sale, those are worth getting. It's got like a kind of like a vice clampy kind of thing, and then just kind of adjustable arm. I don't know if those guys are on sale. I have to check, because those would be worth getting. I constantly buy them because they're always worth it. I think just for like mounting lights. Let's see, magic. Yeah, there's some on sale. Looks like. I just used the like the 10-inch ones. Those are good. Yeah, there's a few cool things. Okay. This guy's looking alright. I'm gonna give him another coat on those arms. Hopefully that's gonna enrich in him. he looks a bit like I don't know. I feel like I've seen an '80s movie where he's got like that white hair like that. I don't know. This is a bit camp or something. Yeah, see, if I didn't varnish between layers, this would be rubbing off that underneath. When you'd be starting to see like white again. Because it's varnished, it's not reactivating. Which is good. We don't want bad, we want good. Yeah. Yeah, that second coat, that's really helping. Spaghettelli, currently at the kitchen table, dry brushing the walls from quarter 2 of the Dragon's Quest board. I started printing it over a year ago. Man, I feel like we're kind of on the same page here. I mean, I've just finished printing it. Like the last thing I've still got to print like the Hero Quest sign that it comes with, the logo. But yeah, I just finished printing that one. Man, I wish they told you when you buy like a 3D printed thing or like an STL, like this is how much filament it's gonna use. I was like, all right, this is how much time it's going to take to print it. It would scare people off. But yeah, it's a great big project, and honestly, like looking at all the dungeon tiles from the Dragon's Rest one, like I could see a lot of generic use for Dungeons and Dragons as well, or just generic dungeon crawling. So I think it's still going to see a lot of use at my table. But damn, yeah, it takes a while. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling. I think I'm gonna be doing something similar. It's all printed in gray, and I think I'm just gonna like just grab them and just dry brush them. Honestly, I think that'll probably do a lot of the trick and most of the part. Maybe a bit of washes here and there. But other than that, they'll probably do most of the work. Man, that purple cape's really going to shine in a minute, I reckon. I want that. Oh, LEDs underneath it. Campaign terrain, good to see ya. Yeah, we're painting wizards. Don't have, you know what, I would love, speaking of wizards, you know, I think it would be great to have some iconic wizards in the miniature collection. Now, I don't have a Gandalf. Maybe I should be getting some of the Lord of the Rings minis, because they have a skirmish game or something, right, for Lord of the Rings. I see Zorpazorp doing a whole bunch of stuff for Lord of the Rings. I'm curious about the scale of those ones. Yeah, that guy's looking all right. Use contrast paints for each one. That sounds expensive. Man, I'm going to. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to use a lot of airbrush, to be honest. For all the rooms. Okay. I think I'm gonna go cape. I'm gonna go cape right now. We need a good purple for this. What do we got in terms of purple? We've got Hive Dweller purple. That's very dark purple. It's purple alchemy. Where the hell that is? It's in here. Oh, those are my purples from the speed paints. And I'm not sure. I know my son has a purple because he got that Tyranid painting set. He hasn't opened it yet. Can't steal it from him yet. I bet that would be like the perfect purple. I steal my paints from my son. Maybe. No, we'll make do. We'll make do with here. Yeah, let's test them out. Okay, we've got this purple and this purple. I have to give them a good shake. I'm going to try the light one first. See how that is. Looks good. It's definitely more of a reddish purple. I don't know, what purple did I use for her? That's kind of similar purple. No, might be this other purple. I think that's the case. I probably just have to be... Yeah, I'm gonna go with that purple. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. All right, we'll start in the middle. We'll start at the crotch region. That's where I usually like to start painting my minis. Work at the crotch and work outwards. That's what I always say. Oh yeah, this is... Maybe I thin this out. It's quite strong, this one. No, I think that's all right. Yeah. It's just a very rich purple. I can't get in there. This brush is too big. I have to use a small one. That's it's too small. I got it. I nailed it. Wow. Good life advice. Start life at the crotch. It's the root. It's the source of all power. Renee, good to see you. What is your cable management like? I'm trying to attach all my lights to the floor joist above me, but for table lights, how do you keep your players from tripping on cords? There's a great question. There's the magnificent question. I have not nailed cable management yet. For the most part, it depends how many lights that you have really on the table. If it's just like a few USB lights or something, maybe I'll try using some... What are you saying? On the floor, lights on the floor. But for table lights, how do you keep your players from tripping on cords? I've definitely have tried to minimize, especially in like a portable setup, if I've tried to minimize the amount of plugs I use. If we can lean on like USB powered lights, that's better, because then those can go to like a powered hub or something. For roof lights, I'm kind of using like a trussy kind of thing. Man, I was gonna show like some of my like cable management. It's like, it's not great. So it could be better. Definitely like room for improvement. I like to kind of, where I can, have stuff that's over. If it's like cables on the table or something, I'll have one of those. It's like a tarot card reading cloth. It's got this nice like velour kind of feel to it, and a little bit of this silver trim to it. And if I have anything like that's kind of cabled around, I'll tuck it underneath that. Other than that, like I've probably used the stage top system quite a bit, where it's like a platform, almost like a 3D printed stage top. It's stage. It's like an elevated game area, and underneath you can run a lot of cables and stuff. That's probably my favorite, just because it's the neatest way to kind of put things together. Other than that, yeah, depends where you're going. Like if it's in a home setup, you have like some time to kind of like piece things together into some nice cable management. If it's out and about, I try to kind of minimize the amount of cables and extension cords and stuff. I don't know. Is it more of a portable setup, or is it? You say floor joists above you, so it sounds like it's more of a more permanent setup. Zip ties are good. Cables, elevated tabletop. Yeah, that's probably a good tip. I've got holes in my table as well, so I have like I've made my own topper here. If we switch it back to this, yeah, you can see. So this I have just like these MDF sheets that I've cut, so that it's super cheap, but I've got some holes in some of these. So if I want cables to come out at certain points, I can as well. It just depends how precious you are about your table. This is just like a cheap, very cheap topper that I've made myself. But it's been good for getting like fog to different parts of the board, or cables, as it were. The trusses are great though. Like that is like an ideal setup for like lighting and stuff. Like if I can show some of the stuff I've got on my ceiling. Can we go up? It's not. Yeah. Okay. I've got that grill kind of thing there. That's kind of where I've been jamming a whole bunch of cables in there, and it's kept things pretty neat and tidy. But yeah, those like I've got those beams that have like little channels in it that are great for like running cables through. I don't know where I am now. I don't know where I am now. There we go. We're back. Oh, it's too bright now. Back we go, very slowly. Got it. Where were we? We got this purple cape, starting at the crotch, like we said. Yeah, no worries. Always happy to share what I'm doing. And usually like the setup changes a lot in here. It always goes through iterations, so wherever I can share how things are changing, always happy to. Just really trying to be careful here not to get it on the staff, because I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. If I'm going to use some of these acrylic markers to kind of paint it gold, or I don't know. A little undecided. Don't move. Don't even breathe. got it. Son of a bitch, that was hard to get in there. Good. Now I'll never have to do it again. Dude, I had to drill the holes out in the bottom of the floodlights. I can screw them right in the end where the mic holder goes. It's game changer. Whoa. Drill holes out in the bottom of the floodlights, but I can screw them right. Oh, is that just into the yoke part, or is it into the actual light? I'm gonna thin this out a bit, I think. It's very, 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 very purple. This is, you can tell I'm concentrating because I'm not talking so much. Let's get in there though. So I want to be pretty quick with this. I don't want to have any like big streaks with the old paint, speed paints. Oh, the bracket on the light. Okay, yeah. So that's the little yoke part. I was worried. I was like, just drill into it. Oh man, into the electricity. Sounds like something I would do. Is purple doing a contrast thing, or is it just painting a solid? No, it's doing a contrast. It's doing the. It's just maybe a little bit hard to tell on camera, maybe. Move the camera closer in a sec. But it definitely is. Yeah, you can see. I see a little bit. This is getting dicey around this collar. I'm definitely going to switch to a different size brush. Oh, that's a bit of a pain in the butt to get into. Oh my god. Oh, I can do it though. Just I wonder when they sculpt these things, do they consider much about the painting at all? Like, oh, if we put too tight of an angle here, nobody's going to be able to get a paintbrush in at that angle. Probably not. You know, I would guess they don't really care, or don't really think about that kind of thing. Like I probably wouldn't. Almost there though. Almost got color all over this guy. I really want to have this guy finish. Oh, it's almost midnight. It is midnight, almost. I think we're notorious on this stream for not finishing minis. It would be good to finish something. Accidentally got some on his hair. Trying to do the old undo trick. There we go. I think we got it. I think we got it. Yeah. Just need a bigger brush. Printing the painting. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Like how it kind of fits into the mold and stuff. Whoa. This collar. He's looking good though. I think the hair's really going to tie him together. Oh, it's getting quite contrasty around this. This collar. No? Might need a second coat of that. I think maybe when I was undoing a bit with the water, maybe it's thinned it out a bit too much. Alright, definitely want to try and get in some of that hair painted. Oh, it looks like my big old fat thumb has gone through there. No! Not good. It's bad. Maybe we can blend it. Work it up a bit. There. It's better. Better than it was, but still not. Okay. That's acceptable. God damn it. Oh yes. Yes, it'll probably be posted on Instagram. It's probably the second best place to check out some extra shots and behind the scenes. I think it's Atmoseeker on Instagram. Just trying to think about what I do with this guy's hair. We got the yellow. Look at the gold. Be nice to have a little bit more of a base coat on this guy. Oh man, but we're getting pretty late. If you want to check out the finished result of this guy, check it out on the Instagram. That'd be a good place to check. Other than that, the behind the scenes kind of like Discord is a good place to kind of check out and talk with other Atmoseekers about all your atmospheric situations, setups and stuff. That's a good place. That's accessible through the Patreon or through our YouTube channel memberships. And I think I'm gonna have to rest your weary eyes. Let the bones have a bit of a rest as the night comes to a close. Thank you for everyone who stopped by the live stream tonight. It's been magnificent having you guys here, and I will post some additional pictures when this guy's finished up, probably within the next day or so. Yeah, it'd be cool. All right. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you around. Until next time, let's create and inspire. I'm going to bed. See ya.